All right, welcome back. This to Minecraft World. This is episode 16. Episode 16. Last episode we made that monster farm there. I kind of want to go see how that's doing. See what's popping in there, and it seems to work decently well. Like it's not the greatest, right? If we're being totally honest, but it's not terrible. It's a good starting monster farm. So it's just this here goes all the way up. Um, why did I get rid of all the gravel? See, look at that. Skeleton already. I don't know why I got rid of all the gravel here. Alright, that zombie died, but that's okay. Most things haven't been. It looks like it is becoming nighttime now, so I'm going to go ahead and blow this popsicle stand. And I think today we're gonna do some more. Uh, my okay. Here's my plan. I'm thinking that we search the Nether for um, a Nether fortress again, and then I think I'm also gonna round out this hill right outside my house just to make that look a little bit better, a little bit more acceptable, polished, whatever you want to call it. So let's do that first, and then we'll go look for another fortress. So I think to do that, I just gotta add in some dirt here. Like so. And I'll have to make it go down into the water as well, but that's okay. Okay, just like that wasn't so bad. That was honestly that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. If I'm being completely honest there. Okay, so let's put this dirt away. Then I'll grab my flint and steel. And alright, still not used to how doors work. That's fine. I'll grab my flint and steel, and then go into the Nether again. I wish I had a bow. I wish I had string to make a bow, but you know what? That's fine. All right, into the Nether we go. I feel like an Enderman put that there. I can't prove it, but I feel like he did. Same with that grass block there. I can't prove it, but I feel like that's what happened. Okay, so we went that way for a good long while, and found nothing. So I want to try going this way now. So I'll dig out here until I have, I don't know, 2 stacks of netherrack, and then I'll start staircasing down if we haven't found anything by then. I think that sounds good. I just did a whole lot of cleaning. It's not like my favorite thing to do in the world, but it's not too bad. You know, there are worse things, and it's, I mean, honestly, like the reward is super nice. Like just not having to worry about things being dirty anymore. Because I am guilty of letting things get a little bit too dirty before I clean them again. Just because like I look at it, I'm like, well, it's not too bad, so I'll just wait to do that until later. And then later comes, I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, it's like still not too bad, so I can just wait until later to do that again. Uh, and then the cycle repeats until things are gross. I'm like, oh, all right, well things are gross now, and that's not cool. Um, and then, and listen, all right, it's not like I don't want to exaggerate like how bad it is. I'm not living in a sty like roach infested sty, right? I'm not Asmongold here, okay? All right, I keep things relatively clean. It's just like little things like cleaning the bathroom sink. It's like I let that get a little bit hairier and dustier than maybe I should have. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Um, anyways, so I did all that today. Feels good. The sink is it's nice and clean. I've been also been doing laundry all day, which is good. All right, laundry is clean. Clothes are generally a good thing, but all that's neither here nor there. Ooh, I also refilled the soap dispensers. That was exciting. Kind of a huge pain when the soap dispenser isn't clear, though. Not gonna lie, because it's like, oh, how much soap space is left in here? Who knows? Only God can tell me how much soap is left in here. And like, he hadn't said anything about that to me, so it's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just never know. It's not for me to know how much soap is left in there that I have to fill, so I don't. But I was very careful about it this time, so I didn't get the soap dispensers like perfectly filled to the max, which I usually like to do, but I got them, pretty dang full, and they didn't overflow this time, which meant that less soap got wasted, uh, and less mess for me to clean. Because I hate cleaning up spilled soap. That is probably like my least favorite thing to clean up because like usually like water, right, makes it easy to clean stuff up. It's like, oh, I put some water on there, it loosens it up, then it just like kind of wipes up, and I just like have the wipe, like the dirty wipe of stuff, right? Like usually that works. Not with soap because it gets all bubbly, and then you're just dealing with like a bubbly rag, and there's still like an infinity of soap that has to be cleaned up, like a literal infinity, like it will never end amount of soap. So like you just have to keep rinsing this rag and wiping, or you can try to like wipe it without it being wet, but then it like gets everything slimy, and then you still have an infinity of soap to clean up, and like it doesn't. There's another fortress over there. All right, so that's cool and exciting. Um, but it's like it's just an infinity of soap, and it's like, man, I just want things to be decently clean and like not slimy, even though it's with soap, right? Because like soap is clean, but oh, what is that? I don't know what that is over there. Probably more Nether fortress. But that for sure is a bona fide Nether fortress Reno right there. Um, so I don't know. Like soap is just annoying to clean. Um, so anyways, not spilling any soap today. That was that was a that was a highlight right there. I live a very exciting life, you see. I mean, clearly. So I'm just gonna dig through this wall here over to that Nether fortress because trying to bridge across that. Oh my gosh, this one is huge. This one's huge. That's crazy. Because like trying to bridge across there just does not appeal to me all that much. Which I think is fair personally. I think that is a fair assessment. So I think that little bridge there will go all the way out to here, and then I should be able to get in there. But this is exciting. I spent like all of like I don't know, what was it, like episode 14 looking for another fortress, and it's here. It was here the whole time. I just had to go the other direction, which is kind of annoying, but like whatever. And I'll make a proper Nether base one of these days too, which is something I've never done in all my years of playing Minecraft. I've never actually like properly made a good Nether base with all the necessities. You know what I mean? It's just never happened. And I feel like a fool because of it. It'll probably make my games a lot easier, my Nether experience better. Okay, how close are we? I haven't seen it in a minute. We gotta be pretty close, right? Okay, so I'm kind of digging into wall here. Where are we at? Okay, all right. Let me put that there. And, oh, that is dangerous as hail. Okay, all right, it's fine. That is still dangerous as hail. All right, so we'll dig this way until we hit something like that. Okay. That is still pretty dangerous right there. Okay. But that is one heck of a nether fortress right there. Ah, more danger. This is so scary. I mean, honestly, it's not that scary. My heart's not even pumping that hard. I'm I just want to get to that Nether fortress. Just let me in. Let me in. Because I know we're getting close. I know we're getting close, and it's so juicy, tasty, sweet. Just want to know what treasures await me inside that Nether fortress. So I'm sure they're great treasures, better treasures than anybody's ever seen. But that is just straight up nothing but lava. So when falling off the edge of that thing will be a death sentence. But that's okay. I live life on the edge. All right, that is a little bit closer than what I usually like to live life on the edge of. That's okay. Let's see though. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get in there. I'll make a bridge to over there. That'll be what I do. Oh, this pickaxe is almost busted. That's all right. I'll make an iron one. Yeah, I'll make an iron one. Just cause I don't feel like going all the way back to make a diamond one, and I also don't super need a diamond one anymore. It's just kind of nice to have. But maybe once I like really start enchanting things heavy, then I'll upgrade to like permanently diamond. For when I can get like unbreaking 3 on all my pickaxes, that would be nice. Okay. Okay, so we're getting pretty close. Okay, I don't think we're there quite yet. I'm gonna go over just a little bit more. Yeah, to like right here. Yeah, I think this is where I want to be for it. And we'll just start carefully bridging over. We'll use all the cobblestone I have, and then we'll switch over to netherrack. Unless we don't have to, that would be nice. We'll definitely probably have to switch over to netherrack. That's okay. Okay, now we're getting to the dangerous part. I wonder if I could make a zombie pigman farm. Like maybe over this giant lava pit. That could be good. Probably have to make it out of cobblestone, just so like ghasts don't explode it, but I bet you that's possible. Well, I don't want to. Really what I want to do is have the wall there on the lower side so I can still see out. And then I'm going to need to find a way to deal with this lava here. So let me dig up until I find it. Just have to remember that at literally any moment it could show up just like that. Okay. I thought about nerd pulling up. That seemed too risky for my bisky. Okay. So we're getting close. A little bit more. I should be able to go this way. And that should take me out of this wall here. And then, yep, alright, there's that lava there. Okay, but I just forgot it's going to take a really long time for it to actually dissipate. Okay, that should do it eventually. Okay, here's where I dug up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll do it, right? It's just going to take a while, and that's okay. So I'll come back here. Then I will continue my bridge, being wary of any gasticles. Okay, and that's as far as I dare go. At least right next to that lava. Okay. Okay, there's the ghast. Alright, so I'm going to go home. I'm going to dump my inventory, and then we'll come back. So we're going to wander back through these nether wastes all the way back home. But we do have a pretty decent, easy to follow path back home, if I remember right. At least we're about to test that theory, so it's pretty safe, all things considered. And these zombie pigmen, they are not that creepy, actually. They don't even make me that nervous, because I'm not going to hit them like an idiot would, so I don't have to worry about them. Where's my tunnel? Here it is. Oh, we got like the regular cave sounds in the nether. Alright, I probably mentioned that before, because it's probably happened before, but you're hearing it again anyways, whether you like it or not. So, alright, so here's the plan for the rest of the episode. I'm going to dump my inventory, then I'm going to go back to the Nether Fortress, and we are going to explore at least some of it before the end of the episode. As I suspected, it is nighttime here. I didn't voice that suspicion, but I'll know I was right. There we go. Where did I put my nether stuff? There it is. I'm probably going to need a second chest for that. Alright, give me the cobblestone, and I'll take a stack of netherrack as well, just in case. Okay, and back we go, diving into the depths of the nether. And actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna make a second sword and a second pickaxe, just so I don't have to worry about it. And when I'm in the middle of anything. Okay, and back we go. I'll sprint. I got lots of food. I'll sprint. Meow. I still haven't got quite a good grasp on like how hunger works in this version of Minecraft. I've gone the wrong direction. I've gone the wrong way. Egg on my face. I still haven't gotten quite a good grasp on how hunger works. I think it works the same with like saturation and all that, but I don't know. I'm just not confident enough in that assessment to be sure about it. Okay, so running back. Meow, pardon me. This way. I will say one thing I like about the Nether is the constant ambient lighting. Things are actually brighter in the Nether than they are in the overworld. Physically speaking, not like metaphorically. Because I mean, like spiritually, things are obviously much darker in the Nether than they are in the overworld. I'm just gonna make sure. All right, yeah. I'm glad it's like I want to make sure that I actually can't just fall off the edge in here. I'd be mildly to moderately upset if that happened. Maybe even greatly. I mean, shoot, it could be crazy. And depending on what I find in this fortress, I could be like super upset. Okay, so that's that ghast there. We'll hope they don't see me, but they probably will if we're being honest. Yep, where? There. Come on, fight me, you coward. Oh god. Alright, let's go. It is time to move. Alright, well, we're safe, at least, so that's good. I did see blazes, which is also good. I want to go over there. That's where I want to be. We're going to have to move quick. So I don't attract the attention of any ghasts. Okay. Already a bit turned around, but that's okay. Whoa, hello. That's a lot of blazes. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Oh, I wanted to be inside there. Okay. I'm gonna have to go fight those blazes eventually, though, if I want their rods. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Ooh, boy, man, that's a lot of them. That is a little bit scary. All right, can I get in through here? Yes. Okay. I feel like this hides a secret. I seem to remember that. Or is it just lava? It might just be lava. Yeah, probably wrong on that one. Is there nothing, no place for nether wart in this one? There must not be. Unless there's a lower level I can go to, but it doesn't look like there is. Let's try over here. Let's see where this goes. Yep, that's a dead end. The other thing is, I don't know if there's actually any treasure. Oh, this is a very fightable blaze. There we go. And this is also a very fightable blaze. Dope. Oh, if I find a blaze spawner, I might be able to make a blaze farm. That would be cool. Alright, so that's a dead end. And a blaze farm would be a lot more efficient, experience-wise, than my current mob farm, which is, like, if we're being honest, pretty slow. What I really want is to find like any monster spawner. Okay, that was probably a riskier move than I should make. Okay. So I remember seeing like a butt ton of blazes down here. Let's see what the fuss was about. Oh, that's what the fuss is about. That's a blaze spawner. Okay. What's up here? Nothing except for angry blazes. Alright, so this is a bad situation. Okay, there's another blaze spawner there. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. That is a bad situation. Alright, but now we know where the blaze spawners are now. That's good. So I might, like, there's got to be a way to turn that into a farm somehow. I don't know exactly how, but there's got to be a way. Maybe what I can do is shut off the spawner somehow, and then I can turn it into like a crappy farm. Oh my god! All right, this is gonna be tight. I can fight this one. It's close. Alright, its accuracy is frankly terrible. I'm not gonna get anywhere with them. Alright, so I need to get around here. To back over here. There we go. Alright. That was close. But you know what? We made it. We got some blaze rods, and we made it. Now we should be able to start making potions now, which is great. And then there's still that whole nether fortress, which is apparently separate. Oh god. Which is apparently separate from this one. So I want to see if I can find a way to get over to that one as well. But I'm going to head back to base, and then we'll call it good for this episode. We'll go back to base, we'll make a brewing stand, and then we'll call it good for this episode. And before I leave, I want to get a good picture. I want to get a good picture for what's going on here. Just like... Can I get one? Can I get a good one? Yeah, just with that ghast in there too. Alright. That's good. Alright, so I'm gonna go back this way. And I wanna find a way to get over to that bad boy. So we'll save that for next episode. That was scary. Got 2 blaze rods though, which is great. And you turn these into blaze powder still, right? Yeah. There might also be a way to make a pigment farm. I think I might have said that in this episode already, but I hope there's a way. Might experiment and see what we can do. The problem with blazes though is that they like to fly. But I mean, if you could get them all like funneled into one place, I bet you could do that with like pressure plates and pistons. I bet you there's a way to do that. I might do some research into that. Maybe do some experimenting in a creative world or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure that out. And let's sleep. First things first, we sleep. And I'm forgetting the bath, but you know, whatever. Baths are for losers anyways. And then we get the smooth stone, because I'm pretty sure that's what it takes. It might take smooth stone slabs as well, but either way, we'll find out. Yeah, I think it takes slabs. Like this, maybe, or like that. There has to be a way to make a brewing stand. Am I crazy? Is it cobblestone? It's not cobblestone, is it? It is cobblestone. Okay, so I'm just cracked. All right. So let me put that and that away. Our brewing stand, I think upstairs is another good place for that. We'll place our brewing stand. Let's see, this guy is right beneath. Okay, so put it directly across, right here, right where I'm standing. Okay, boom. Okay, so now I need to make glass bottles, and then, but I need nether wart before I can actually do anything. Ah, that's fine. Hopefully it'll be in the other nether fortress. Otherwise we'll have to explore that first one a little bit more. But we made good progress today. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. So long.